Good evening. Am I audible, visible? Is everything fine at your end? So hopefully things are good and you would be able to okay, great. So today we are just going to start a session in which we would be taking up top 5 challenges which are faced by UPSC student. So our agenda of the day would be that what are the 5 challenges which everyone is facing, and at the end of the session I would also give you the suggestions, or I would also give you certain recommendations, suggestions, whatever you feel like, how these challenges can be overcome. So how many of you are going for 2026? Thank you, aspirant Navi. How many of you are going for 2026? Most of you? Okay, great. Now, agenda of the day, as I've already told you, is there are certain challenges which every UPSC student is facing. Now, there are certain challenges. Some challenges are doable, are over, like students can overcome on their own. For some challenges, they require a proper disciplined approach. For some challenges, they require a mentor. So in this session, I would be discussing what different challenges do we face, what are the challenges we are facing on the daily basis, and how to overcome those challenges. Look, everyone knows what kind of challenges are there, but the idea is that how we are able to overcome that. That remains the major concern, that how to overcome these kinds of challenges. Just a minute. Okay, sorry for this. How to prepare editorial? I'll be taking up the questions. You're going for 2025. Other students, do you have any doubt? In case if you have any doubt, you can post over here. At the end of the session, I'll be taking up the doubts. So this particular session is for you only, that how we can become, what is the exact journey, how we can transform from aspirant to officer, what certain challenges we are facing as an aspirant, and how those challenges can be overcome so that our transformation becomes very, I'll not say very easy, but yes, it would look like easy. Things are not very easy, but yes, they look like easy if you think, if you manifest that it is doable for you, if you manifest that it is better for you, or you would be able to do it, so obviously you would be able to achieve it. So first thing first is that UPSC journey is more than knowledge. Okay, everyone over here is running for knowledge. Everyone is like, I need more and more knowledge. I can grasp more and more content. How much content to grasp? Every day you are getting a lot of content in the market, on the chat GPT, on the various resources, on websites, on telegrams. There are multiple channels which are providing you knowledge on daily basis. Knowledge fetching is not a tough task over here. It is more than that. It is about resilience, it is about patience, and it is about the strategic effort. Look, when I say resilience means in the toughest possible time. Resilience means in the odd times, how you are able to manage this preparation. There would be certain instances when you will completely break down. You will be like, I want to leave this. But at that point of time, you need to ensure that you have to have patience for the examination. Here, patience is the key, but patience doesn't mean that you would be waiting for years for this particular paper. You cannot wait, you cannot give a lot of years to this examination. Obviously, there are certain limitations over here. As and when you'll grow up, as and when the time passes, as and when the attempts passes, you would be feeling jittery, you would be feeling restless. So for that particular thing, you need to have a strategic effort. Strategic efforts are very much required. Now, what those strategic efforts are? What are those strategies which we want to discuss over here? Obviously, strategy is all about that how you are going to basically cover this vast and vague syllabus. Many people say that syllabus is highly vague in nature. Many people say that syllabus is very vast. Everything under the sun is your syllabus. Is it so? Everything under the sun is syllabus? Do you really think? No. Everything under the sun is not your syllabus. Syllabus is what concerns India, what concerns human, what concerns environment, what concerns science and technology, recent developments. So you can say, yes, you would be able to identify what exactly UPSC can ask, what exactly UPSC may ask. I'll not say I'll be able to completely tell you, you would be able to completely identify. There is no 100% probability, but yes, after doing the PYQs, we would be able to go on a certain line so that we would be able to wind up this syllabus. No doubt, syllabus is extremely wide. It is not vague at all. Many times, because there are no clear boundaries, over here, you tend to dive into such areas which are not very much important. As you are asking that you are not understanding that how editorials are to be covered. Whenever you open up a newspaper, 3 to 4 editorials are there, 2 editorials, 3 editorials, 4 editorials are there. Now over here the problem is which editorial to be done, in how much intensity we have to do that, what content we have to grasp and what content we have to leave. So this is where the role of expert guidance becomes very important. When you have an expert guidance over here, your journey can become very easy. Expert guidance, why I say expert guidance? Expert guidance because people who are already trained in this particular preparation, there are certain mentors, there are certain teachers, or all of them, they have given a lot of time in this preparation. So over here, when you will get this expert guidance, things would be really easy. You would be able to map the syllabus. You will be able to identify what is important and what is less important, what is least important. Many times students are very much jittery about certain facts. They are very much jittery about certain content. They keep coming with certain questions. And I always tell them, look, this question is not very much relevant. You have to draw a line between the relevant part and the non-relevant part. What is relevant for the examination, what is not relevant for the examination, because you cannot mug up everything under the sun. That is really not possible. So for that, we have the expert guidance, or there is an expert guidance. I can say there is an expert guidance. In that scenario, you would be able to understand what is important, what is most important, what is least important. So this is how you have to identify things. And once you identify things, then obviously you would be able to clear up your strategy. You will be able to make a better strategy for the examination. Second challenge which students usually witness is the what to read. There are multiple sources and dynamic resources. Multiple sources. For polity, there are multiple books. No doubt, Lakshmikant is one of the best and the most renowned work. But then there are multiple books. Every coaching institute, every institution, every publication is coming up with a book. Student is highly confused which source to do, how to do. Let us say you have started certain source. You are currently reading Lakshmikant. Then some toppers come. There is a video. Video is being uploaded on the YouTube, and the topper is saying, or any other teacher is saying, DD Basu is very important. Now your mind would be in fix whether I should continue with the Lakshmikant or I should do DD Basu. Students keep asking this question. They have this pertinent question: is Lakshmikant enough? Is DD Basu required? Or apart from that, other books are required. So first thing is that there are multiple sources in the market. When the market is flooded with the sources, it is but obvious situation that confusion would occur. But along with that, there are different resources as well, dynamic resources as well. current keeps on changing. You have to brace up with current on daily basis. Newspaper comes on daily basis. Something is happening on daily basis. So that is also to be done on day-to-day basis. So for that, I always say that these kinds of notes which we have been preparing, these kinds of notes which PW has been delivering are one-stop solution. Look, I always say, rather than going with multiple sources one time, there is a strategy, one source multiple time. On your desk, on your study table, write this: one source multiple times is the key to crack. I always say one source multiple times. Rather than going multiple sources one time, do this: one source multiple times is the key to crack the examination. This is the key to crack the examination. Why? Look, whenever we read something, our mind has habit of forgetting it. It vaporizes from the mind. So if you are reading the same thing first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, now after fourth or fifth time, it would be much better for you. You would be able to recall that. You would be able to understand that, rather than every time you are reading a new content. For let us say polity only, you read, let us say you read Lakshmikant four times. Four times Lakshmikant is more than enough. On first time, you would be able to understand, or you would be able to at least see what it is trying to say. Second time, you would be able to understand what exactly is being said. Third time, you would be able to filter what is less important, what is more important. Fourth time, you would be able to recall everything. There would be quick recalling. Once you will go through the page, you will actively recall everything. Everything would come up on your mind. So one source multiple times rather than multiple sources one time. Multiple sources one time can never help you. One source multiple times will always help you. Apart from that, how much to read, what to skip from newspapers, dynamic resources for economy, even polity is also dynamic, science and technology is completely dynamic, environment ecology is completely dynamic. How to do that? So obviously we have updates, we have streamlined content, we have been pushing a lot of material in the class only. We have been pushing a lot of material after the class. There is free content available. So for every source, just pick up one. For every content, just pick up one source. One source is more than enough. Usually students also ask the same thing. One important question they keep asking: sir, I have already gone through the PW current affairs. Do I need to do some 365, 465? Do I need to go through some other tidbits or something like this? Not required at all, because when we have already given you current affairs, it is from the current sources as well. We are extracting it from Indian Express, we are extracting it from PIB, we are extracting it from Hindu. So obviously everyone would be doing that. So if you will stick to one source, that would be reliable for you. One source which is of standard nature, that is PW or anything else, would be, because it is of standard nature, prepared by the experts, delivered by the experts. So over here you can rely upon this source rather than going through 5-6 magazines. Your friend is reading some other magazine. You went to library and he is reading some other magazine and he showed, look, from this magazine last year there were 5 questions. Then you are like, oh, I need to change my source. You will immediately change your source. So this is not how the things should function. Okay. So you should not change the sources. You should not change such kind of, or quickly change up your sources and content. Rather stick to one thing, and from that you should focus on other things. Next thing is challenges. What other challenges are? Consistency and exam oriented practice. Look, now we have discussed that what is to be done. Now we have discussed that how to be done. The third challenge is that how to maintain the consistency in the examination. Consistency is the key. Now, when it comes to consistency, many times I have seen students, they take the admission, they enroll in the program, they sit for few days, and then they're lost somewhere. They are like, okay, we have not attended the class for past 2 months and we have a high and huge backlog. What should we do? So consistency is the key. Look, you can also prepare on your own. I never say that coaching is the only way of preparation. You can also prepare on your own. You have various content available in the market. You have chat GPT, you have strategies, you have videos, you have YouTube, you have free content, you have paid content, everything is available. But the key is consistency. We know that if you are doing or taking small steps on daily basis, and someone has taken a big step on one day, and then he has went to relax, then he's taking another big step after a week, then he has went to some other other chore or other work. In that scenario, he would not be able to maintain consistency. Rather than if you are doing something on daily basis, if you are doing something on a timetable basis, things would be into, or it would be favorable for you. Look, it is a long journey. You require a lot of time. A lot of time has to be devoted over here. It takes 1 to 2 years. Let us say you are starting from today. You would be requiring at least 1.5 years to 2 years for full preparation. And if you are not consistent in that particular 1.5 years, your time frame would be shifted to 3 years, 4 years. Many times I have seen students like they were preparing for 2024 or 2025. They were all set for 2025. They started preparation in October 2024. For few months, they were highly consistent, and then there were certain breaks. They were disinterested. They went to college. They had examinations. They had certain marriage function in the family. They were off the field, off the preparation for 1 or 2 months. Now they are coming back in the month of March, and they are asking, should we go for 2025? Is it the right way of going for 2025? We are yet to cover such things. We are yet to cover this syllabus, that syllabus. So look, if you would have been consistent, I would have said yes, 5 to 7 months, 8 months of preparation is more than enough for prelims, but consistently. In past 8 months, you have not prepared consistently. You have switched sides many times. You have went to other things. In that scenario, consistency, if there is no consistency, things would be tough for you. Now, what will happen? I would suggest better go for 2026. Okay. Then you will now become very lethargic. Okay, now we have to give in 2026. Oh, we have 13 months in hand. We have 14 months in hand. We will definitely start from next month. Then we will definitely start from next to next month, next to next month. And ultimately, November 2025 would come and you would be on the same page. So that is why I always say, when consistency is a challenge, look, if you have to do something for a prolonged time, if there is a long duration involved in your work, there should be some kind of incentive so that you can keep doing your work on daily basis. Number one, there should be some kind of authority which should push you to complete your task on daily basis. And this is where the role of daily practice, feedback, daily targets, and regular mocks come. If you are sitting for daily practice, if you are attending the class on daily basis, you are going for the test in the form of DMP and DPPs, you are going for a weekly test, you are going for a fortnightly test, monthly test, final test. So obviously consistency would be there. So consistency has to be there, because if there is no consistency, obviously chance of selection are very less. Apart from that, when you get incentivized with your daily practice, look, you might be doing your practice at your home as well. You would be saying, no sir, we are doing this consistently. Then also we are not able to find the right way of doing it, or we are not able to qualify. Over here, if you are attempting a test and then I'm giving a feedback, that feedback acts like an incentive to you. If I'll give you a bad feedback, let us say today you have wrote a very bad answer. I have given you very bad feedback. You would be now it would help you in understanding your issues. It would help you in understanding your setbacks. Then you will come with new test, new answer next day. Then I'll give you better marks, then better than better marks, then better than better marks. And this is how with time you would be able to, with these incentives, these small incentives, you at one point of time you would be able to write good answers. So that is why I always say that, because there is no exam oriented practice and there is no personalized feedback, because you don't know what you are doing. In UPSC, apart from doing on your own, you also need a thorough check. What you are doing is right or wrong. Everyone is doing. Everyone, whosoever is writing mains. Let us say there are 10,000 students writing mains. out of 9,990 students are on the same page. They are at par with regard to answer writing. But the one who has written a better answer and the one who has not written a better answer, this is how the marks are given. So that is why consistency along with regular checks, along with feedbacks would always help you in maintaining your tempo in the examination. Next is mental health and stress management. This is something which should be discussed, which should be taken care of by the teachers, by the institutions, by the parents, by the families. Because when you are sitting, when you are doing something for a very prolonged time and you have a jitteriness, you have a consistent irritation in the mind whether I would be selected or not, whether I would be able to crack this examination or not, because chances of cracking the examinations are very low, probability is very low. So obviously there would be a lot of stress on your mind, there would be a lot of tension on your mind, there would be a lot of challenges with regard to the mental health. For that also we need to have proper mentorships as well. There are people available, mentors available, who are whom you can connect with, who can be there to boost your confidence, who can show you the right path. As you know, look, we know that path is there, but we never know whether we are going in the right path with the right strategy at the right speed in the right time. If the mentor is there, a guru is there, who is there to telling you that yes, this is the accurate speed, you should move on. He is consistently pushing you, he is consistently there for your problems, he is consistently there for your issues. So obviously your mental health would be boosted. And once your mental health health would be boosted, obviously the fear of failure, performance anxiety, social expectations, pressures, everything can be managed. Look, there are parents, I know parents are always there for us, but many times with regard to such examinations, parents are not able to understand that how we need to perform, because parents are also under certain social pressure, and they need to tell the families, they need to get you married, they are worried about your future, so they would not be able to understand. But mentor over here would be able to understand what problems you are facing, because we as a teacher, as a mentor, have also went through the same process. So we know what kind of issues come up, what kind of solutions should be given. So that is why mentorship and mocks would always give you confidence. Let us say you have a fear of failure, you are not very confident today, and you went for a test, you sat for a mock. After mock, you got really good marks, so that is going to boost your confidence, and that is going to help you in the other mocks as well. Next, the fifth challenge is obviously the financial constraint. There has been a lot of buzz that UPSC coaching is very costly. UPSC coaching requires a lot of money, lot of amount. When you had to come to Rajendra Nagar, approx 2 to 3 lakhs were spent per year on your accommodation and food only, and that too was not very good. And a bare minimum facilities were given in the accommodation, bare minimum quality or worst quality of food was served to you. You are living for the sake of living. After spending so much of amount, there was no cleanliness, there was no proper arrangement, there is no proper food. Many times students are falling sick because of the bad food or the stale food being served. So this was another major concern up till PW was not there. Fine. So students, the coachings were charging very high amount, they were charging a lot of money, and after that, look, you are on your own. After paying 2 lakhs, you are on your own. After paying a lot of money, you are on your own in Rajendra Nagar. You have to go to class. Class is something different. After class, there are many challenges. Challenge being faced in the room, challenge being faced with the roommate, challenge being faced in the markets, in the food, restaurants, tiffin service. Then, of course, landlord, high cost of preparation, material, coaching, test series. There is a lot of things going in your mind. Rent, we have to pay rent. We have to arrange food. Food has to be qualitative. Protein is required. Okay, essential vitamins are required. Then content has to be bought. We need to buy more content. We need to pay for this test series. We need to pay for that test series. Now we need to pay another money, another amount for mentorship. Now we have to buy another test series. Now someone is coming up with CSET classes. We have to buy that. Now every time you're calling your parents and asking for more money, and they're like, we have already given you money. At one point of time, you'll stop calling them because you're alone. You're not feeling, you're feeling bad that every time I call them and I ask for more money, I'm wasting money over here. This also created a lot of mental pressure on the student. So financial constraint, and many times student stopped attending such things, and they were like, okay, I don't have money, I'll not go with that. And there was a guilt in the mind, because I could not do that coaching, look, I have failed. Because I could not went for a CSAT extra class, look, I have failed. Because I could not join up, I could not join a mentorship program, look, I have failed. So this is how, because of these kinds of issues, you are under consistent pressure, and upon failure, you are just shifting your task upon these things. Okay, there was a blame game going on, that because you have failed because of the financial constraints. You have failed, there was a financial issue. You have failed, there was non-payment issue. This has also been addressed by affordable programs plus self-study mode. So this is how you can see that you would be getting comprehensive support across all the challenges. Whatsoever challenges we have discussed, all of them are covered over here. All of them are covered over here in our Titan UPSC Foundation batch of 2026. This is going to start from Monday. Let me tell you what exactly you are going to get in this program. First thing is, it would be all English program. The way I am conversing with you right now, the way I am delivering the things right now, this is how the sessions would be covered. Lectures would be in English, dictations would be in English, notes would be in English. It is comprehensive program in pure English. Fees currently is 10,999 for the complete course. In this particular course, you would be enrolling for prelims, you would be enrolling for mains, interview preparation, everything is included within this fee only. It used to be 2.5 lakhs before 2022. Then what are other features? Live, as we are doing right now, chat as it is here. You would be able to post your queries in the chat section. Teacher would be discussing your queries, doubts within the class only. It would be a live format. Let us say you are working, you are not able to watch the live format. Then you have the recording of the class available just after the class. You can watch it in the recorded format n number of times. Till the time your subscription is there, you can open up any class, you can revise the class, you can redo the class. So that is up to you. Then apart from that, CSAT lectures are also included. Daily MCQ mains practice. Just after the class, you would be getting MCQs, you would be getting the practice sessions. Then comprehensive GS ebooks would be given to you within this particular fee only. Fee is 10,999. Then apart from that, there are other features, as I already told you. Live recording, CSAT classes are also included. This is how we are teaching. We are using the extensive material, we are using the extensive way, so that you can get whatever is required for the examination. CSAT classes are also included. Daily class notes would be given to you in PDF format just after the class. They would be uploaded. You can take the printout. If you read in the PDF format, you can read in the PDF format. Apart from that, answer writing is also available. You have to, it is also part of program. You have to write your answers. They would be evaluated. Next is daily MCQs plus mains questions. This is how it would be supplied. Weekly current affairs is also part, and regular doubt sessions is also the part. Weekly current affairs on Sunday, you would be having a class for all the current of the week. Everything would be covered in a detailed format. It is 2.5 3 hours class which goes on Sundays. Then apart from that, regular doubt sessions are there. We would be conducting regular doubt sessions that you would be able to join them. You would be able to ask your doubts. Then supplementary benefits are there. These are the ebooks, Manthan, Udan 500 and UPSC wala set of 24 comprehensive books. These are the standard material now. Rather than, if you don't want to go with the books, if you don't want to buy the books, if you don't want to buy the standard books, you can go through them. You can just go through these books. These 24 books are more than enough. They are your foundation building material. Whatsoever has been asked in the examination, whatsoever can be asked in the examination, we have tried to cover everything over here. Obviously, polity, economy, history, everything is covered over here. If you don't want to go with a standard text, let us say don't want to read Spectrum, you don't want to read Lakshmikant, you don't want to read any other book, you can rely upon them. They are reliable material. Apart from that, monthly current affairs. Then Udan, it is a quick book for prelims. For prelims, you can just go through this book. This would be more than enough. And obviously Udan 500 Plus is a compilation of the current affairs, 500 best content which is important for the examination. Live recorded, CSAT, weekly, daily MCQ, answer writing. This is the part of the basic program at 10,999. Apart from that, we also have additional program for you, that is Titan Select 360. Now 360 is an added advantage. With 360, you would get more you can say comprehensive things. You can get more benefit by paying an extra amount. That in 360, these books would be delivered to you in hard copy. There is a mentor, dedicated mentor, who is available 24, obviously 24/7 means during the working time. So you can just connect with them. They would be available on these video calls. You can do a video call with them. You can discuss your doubts. You can show your answers. You can discuss your general problems. They are just like your elder siblings, and they are here to help you. They are here to guide you. They are here to be with you so that you can crack. You can be with someone. The problem is whenever you are preparing in isolation, whenever you are preparing in online format, you feel very lonely, like there is no one near you with whom you can talk about UPSC, with whom you can show your answers, to whom you can show your notes, with whom you can discuss some current doubts. So these mentorship support is also available in Select 360. Apart from that, we have a pool of various pre-recorded lectures. Let us say you are running short of time. Many students, they take the Khazana as well, and through Khazana, they tend to revise the content. In Khazana, lectures are available. Khazana, every lecture of the pre-recorded of the already done batch is available. So apart from the live classes, there are certain recorded classes in Khazana. You can just watch those as well. That depends upon you, that how you are going to do it. Live is already available. Live would be done, but you can also get access to the previous classes, the batches which has been completed so far. Then apart from that, prelims mains test series, this is available. Daily answer writing with evaluation is available in 360, and NCERT recorded lectures are available. NCERT lectures have been recorded, so you can just go through them. That would also help you in building up the base. Then last year we ran successfully region mains program. So these students were there from our program only. So you must have seen their videos, you must have seen their strategy. Apart from that, we have interview guidance as well. Interview guidance is currently also ongoing as interviews are ongoing. So we are doing this, and this is also part of your course only. Once you qualify prelims, mains, and you are up for interview, you can come to Delhi. This is a Delhi-based program. You have to come to Delhi, and we would definitely help you in preparing for interview. Interview would be prepared through one-on-one sessions and through this board interview format session. Now 360 is a dedicated mentorship program. You would be getting dedicated mentor. You would be getting access to Khazana, set of 24 books in hard copy, NCERT lectures, interview guidance program, Srijan mains, daily answer writing, prelims. So I would suggest this is the best program you can get. This is the best thing you can get for UPSC in online format. With Select 360, fee is 17,498. Without 360, fee is 10,999. But you can see the difference after paying almost 6,000 something, 6,498, you are getting a lot of benefits. If I say you do a class over here for 10,999 and you take test series somewhere else, test series in itself for prelims is 10,000, 5,000. For mains test series it is 10 to 12,000. Mentorship support it is of 50,000. So you can see that we are giving this much of content, this much of benefit in just 17,498. So this is how you can just go through your preparation. You can enroll over here, and that would be very much helpful. Next thing is from when we are starting, what is the time duration of the batch. We are starting from the Monday only, that is 24th of March. We are starting. First 3 classes would be available on YT like this only. Class would start from 5 p.m. 5 p.m. is the time. Monday to Saturday would be your batch. there would be classes will be starting from polity only. I would be starting your class only on Monday at 5 p.m. Apart from that, we also have optional. Obviously, optional is again a key. It is an important thing. So we have different optionals. Optionals are currently being run in English. You have to pay extra amount for optional that is available for 9999. So optional is extra. Then you can also add the optional. When you will go to the portal, you would be able to see a batch Titan 2026 with the 360 select plus optional. So this is how you can pay a complete fee of approx 28,000 would be the complete fee. So we are starting from 24th, 25th, 26th, timing 5 p.m. on YT for these 3 days. And once after the trial ends, the classes would be shifted on the portal. So those who are watching from portal, they would be able to watch on portal as well as YT. Okay, so if you have already paid, if you have enrolled or you are going to enroll from day one only, you are satisfied with the quality which we have been delivering, so it would be available on your portal as well. But those who are new, those who just want to see that how the classes would be delivered, whether they are of any use or not, whether there would be dictations, notes, etc., etc. If you want to take a trial class, so trial class is available on your YT as well. Now, apart from that, what extra you have? You have tech and app support. There is an app available. You can download the PW app. In PW app, you can enroll. You can register with your mobile number. And apart from that, let us say when you are paying amount, you face any issue, you have a tech support over here. Query would be resolved in 24-48 hours. And then let us say that you have some extra query. So you can ask your doubts from the Mitra platform. So Mitra is nothing but it will tell you that what kind of problems you are facing, how those can be resolved. So again, with the right strategy, consistent approach, with the right mentorship, right way of doing things, success is not very hard. I'm not saying it is easy. I'm saying it is not very hard. Only thing is those who have qualified and those who are not able to qualify, the difference remains is consistency and right strategy. Because everyone now has access to almost same content. Everyone now has access to same kind of material, same kind of teachers. Those who are able to do it and those who are not able to do it, the difference remains in consistency in their working. They are doing it on daily basis. They have made UPSC preparation a habit for the time till the time they get selected. So you have to make UPSC preparation a habit. You have to do it like a habit. You have to do it on daily basis. Plus, you have to do in the right direction. Look, just walking does not matter. Moving does not matter. What matters is moving with the right speed, right time, and in the right direction is what matters. And this batch is actually going to give you that very direction. Students would be able to do on their own, but what they miss is the direction. Direction is required. What they miss is the consistency. Consistency is required. What they miss is the speed, accuracy. That is also required. So UPSC is not tough. Exam is not tough. Remaining consistent is tough. Remaining patient is tough. Remaining or pursuing the target is tough. So when you will be able to overcome these three problems, obviously you would be able to overcome the exam as well. Now the floor is open for your doubts. So in case you have doubts, so I'm happy to take them. From 6 months, you have hampered your preparation. Why, Shreya? What has happened in past 6 months? Thank you. After, not at all. Look, if you're doing the CA Current Affairs magazine, editorial magazine, I would suggest editorial magazine can be done after prelims. You can just shortlist the important editorials and go through them. All what you can do is you can go through the Sumit sir's editorials. They are also more than enough. They are comprehensive in nature, and they are equally. They would be serving all your. So they would be giving you all the solutions. So you don't need to go through any extra. Okay. Full crash course polity before prelims. Okay, I'll try my best. Though I would be starting 30 days, 30 topics on this channel only. Jasmeet, I would be starting 30 days, 30 topics. So in those 30 days, I would be covering the most important topics of the examination and how and what kind of questions would be asked. So you can stay connected with this on this channel only. You can subscribe this channel. So as and when the video gets uploaded, probably it would be they would be uploading the video from 25th or 26th. So from 26th of March till 25th of April, so you would be getting 30 videos. So that would be comprehensive, more than enough to cover almost all the topics. And in the end, what we will do is, once all the 30 videos are done, so we will compile them in one single video and we will upload them around the last week of April. Anything else? Nothing? Done for the day? So see you all on Monday at 5. On Monday, I would be telling you the strategy to prepare. I would also be showing you some PYQs, what kind of questions have been asked. At the same time, I would also be giving you some extra content which is not available in Lakshmikant or any of the book. I'll be discussing some basic lexicon, basic keywords of polity. It's in mains, in detailed editorial. Look, editorial is not of much concern. Out of the complete editorial, usually you get just 4 or 5 lines, which can be replicated in your mains examination. Yes, editorial might come up with certain facts and figures, but for that you don't have to get deep into that editorial. Why? Because editorial is also based upon some current news. Editorial is not being written in isolation. Something has happened today. So the editor or the person who writes editorial, he would be writing upon this particular incident in a great and a detailed context, or the content would be much detailed or collected at one place. So this is how editorial helps you in understanding what has happened in past 1 week. What was the news? What was the issue? Is it the first time it is happening? It has also happened in history. How it was dealt? What solutions do we have? So it is more based upon, I would say it is more helpful for mains, but that doesn't mean that you will skip them. But at the same time, obviously you have less time. A lot of things have to be done. For that, you can completely rely on Sumit sir's videos. They are more than enough. How to do optional with doing masters? Look, one thing is that if you are doing masters in humanities, you can choose the optional from your master subject only. That would help you, because something which you are doing in masters can be done for UPSC. Number one, if that subject is available. Number two is, but whatever is being done in masters is not ad verbatim in UPSC. Mostly, let us say I teach PSIR. So whatsoever we have done in masters has a very vast syllabus. UPSC syllabus for optionals is very limited. So obviously what you need to do is you need to trim your master's content to suit it to the prelims, or to the UPSC. Then third thing is, by the strategy of masters, the way you are writing answers in masters, you would not be able to qualify mains examination or optional examination. UPSC requires completely different approach from the approach we are doing in masters. Masters is just like a long movie which is of 4 hours. Mains examination optional is just like a Hollywood movie, crisp, 90 minutes, everything is done and dusted. So content would be same, things would be same, but strategy would differ. Writing answers in masters and writing answers in UPSC is completely different. I'll tell you one example. There was one student 2018, she was doing masters in political science. She came to me in the last attempt, in the sixth attempt. What mistakes she was doing, she was from Lucknow University, what mistakes she was doing, she was just writing the same way, answers in UPSC, she was writing the same way as she used to write in her BA and MA. And that is why she was not getting much marks. She used to write a lot of stories, detailed things. And ultimately in the last attempt when we corrected that particular thing, we wrote very crisp answers. She got through and she is in IS right now. So choosing optional from masters, yes, it is correct. You can do that. But doing optional the same way you are doing masters is a wrong approach. Anything else? Okay. So I guess this is Samyag, done with your doubt. This is, we are done for today. So we are meeting on Monday, same channel. Monday 5 p.m. is your class. NCERT revision is, yes, revision as in, look, NCERT can be done once. What you can do is you can extract the content from NCERT and write in your core notes. In Polity, what I do is I have already incorporated NCERTs in your notes only. So your notes consist of the NCERT content as well. So because revising NCERT and again is not going to solve, is going to create more problems. You can just read at once, take out the important content, write in your core notes, and it is done. Now keep them aside. Revise them just before prelims and just before mains. That's it. Fine. Okay. Fine then. I guess this was a helpful video, a helpful session for you. So we are meeting on Monday at 5 p.m. and we'll start with polity. We would see that what kind of questions have been asked, what kind of sources and resources are to be covered, how we have to make notes, and what exactly is polity all about. For the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, session would be on YT as well. You can watch that, you can feel free, you can decide after watching that whether you want to, whether this is the right program for you or not. Done for the day. I wish you a very good luck, and we should go to Hindu or current affairs. Monthly magazine. Because look, I always say newspaper should be kept for hobby. Do not take pressure of reading newspaper. It is just an hobby. Sit for 30 minutes, just flip the pages, go through what has happened, what is happening, and what is important. Let us say you are not able to understand what is important. This is a basic concern. Now the next question is that, sir, this is what is the problem, that we are not able to identify what is important, what is not important. Okay, leave that. Do two things. 30 minutes a day, flipping through the pages as a hobby. Take newspaper as a hobby. Don't take the load of newspaper. And what is important, what is not important would be covered in your monthly magazines. That's it. This will help you. This will give you reading skills. You would be quickly able to read the content. by reading 30 minutes a day. Magazines would give you the core content, which is to be mugged up, which is required for the examination. Clear? Okay. Fine. See you on Monday then. I wish you good luck, and on Monday, if you have any doubts, you can come up with your other doubts as well. Monday, I'll take a detailed session as well. I'll be discussing that how to choose an optional, what should be the strategy of doing other subjects as well. So if you have such kind of doubts, I would be happy to take them at the end of the session. So signing off now. Till then, goodbye, take care, and God bless you all.